The demand to increase Social Security benefits is finally making a noise.
Are unfairly seeing Social Security cuts because of these loopholes. This is a slap in the face of the people who have given so much to our communities. All Americans deserve the benefits they worked so hard to earn, and this bill delivers on this promise, but especially those who have dedicated their lives to public.
Yes, you heard it right. Things are changing very quickly for Social Security recipients. An increase is needed right now for close to 70 million Social Security recipients. Lawmakers, House representatives, all are saying enough is enough. It's time to do something for Social Security recipients. Look at this. Gillibrand calls on Senate to pass Social Security Fairness Act, while at the same time, bill to raise benefits for some passes the House. Yes, this is a very important development for millions of Social Security recipients, and I'm gonna break down each and everything for you in this very important video. But before I start the video, I would like to ask you just for a little favor to please smash the like button on this video. It will help this video and the channel as well. So without any further ado, let's start the video. Social Security recipients need an increase right now, and we have some very important developments to share with you. Look at this. Gillibrand calls on Senate to pass Social Security Fairness Act. Why the Social Security Fairness Act is making noise right now? Remember, this goes to the public sector workers such as teachers, firefighters, and police officers. Yes, they serve American people as a frontline workers. But one thing is very important. What about the other 68 million Social Security recipients? And that's why a couple of more bills that are making noise right now are on the table to vote, and yes, we are going to discuss those bills as well. But first, look at this. Social Security Fairness Act bill to raise benefits for some passes the House. Moving on to the details, a bipartisan Social Security related bill that would expand benefits for workers who are also eligible for other pensions passed this week in the House of Representatives. The legislation called the Social Security Fairness Act will next go to the Senate. Remember that this bill has 6 weeks. Yes, you heard it right. It already has 62 votes in Senate, well, right now on periodical basis, but we are still unsure that what's going to happen when this bill goes to Senate. And one thing is very important, not just this bill, but there are more bills that are in line and in queue. Why? Because remember, the Social Security recipients need some sort of support, and this bill only give relief to 2.8 million workers. But what about the other people who receive SSI, SSDI, Veteran Affairs, Railroad Retirement and Disability? Remember that close to 5 million Social Security recipients are living in poverty right now, and they need some sort of support as soon as possible. Let's go to the Gillibrand calls for Senate to pass Social Security Act, and here are the details. Senator Kristen Gillibrand is urging the Senate to pass the Social Security Fairness Act. The bipartisan bill would increase Social Security benefits for 2.5 million Americans, including police officers, firefighters, teachers, and other government employees with service to their communities. Gillibrand office noted that current law reduces Social Security benefits for workers who receive pension based on earnings from employment that is not covered by Social Security and its payroll tax, meaning that government workers who hold non-governmental jobs during their careers are unfairly penalized. Remember, the Social Security Fairness Act would repeal these. First, the Willful Elimination Act, also known as WEP, which reduces the Social Security benefit for workers who also receive pensions from federal, state, or local government on employment not covered by Social Security. The second is Government Pension Offset, that is GPO, which reduces Social Security spousal or survivor benefits for spouses, widows, and widowers who also receive pensions from a federal, state, or local government for employment not covered by Social Security. But now here is the biggest twist. You know, John Larson is against this bill. Why he's saying this? Because he said that where the funds will come from, and now we can certainly say that there are funds on the table, but you cannot see it. If Social Security bills are on the table and nobody is ready to vote on it, what about the other bills that are there to support other nations? And why I'm saying this? Well, we give billions of dollars to other nations, and of course there's a lot of things that is going on that we give billions of dollars to, but we don't have money to spend on our own people, such as 70 million Social Security recipients who consist of either seniors, disabled Americans, as well as even children. You don't have money to spend on those people, but you have money to give to other nations so they can live a financially stable life. This is indeed unjustified, and a number of experts and analysts are saying that they means the current administration or the future administration will come into the power. They need to do something for Social Security recipients, and right here Donald J. Trump said that when he comes to the power in January, he will eliminate all the taxes on Social Security, which is indeed quite a great thing to do. But what about increasing the benefits? Well, I repeat this in all of my videos that now Bernie Sanders seems like he's going to join forces with Donald J. Trump. And remember that Bernie Sanders has a very important proposal to increase the Social Security benefits for all recipients, increasing it by $2,400 a year. That translates to $200 every single month. If you support it, then write in the comment section, I support $2,400 increase. Again, if you support it, then write in the comment section, I support $2,400 increase. Moving on with some more details when it comes to this bill, remember that the biggest question is that what is the Social Security Fairness Act, that is HR 82, and everyone is talking about. The measure would repeal provisions that reduce certain Social Security benefits for individuals who receive other benefits such as pensions from a state or local government, according to the bill summary. Specifically, it would repeal the GPO. The WEP can reduce Social Security benefits for individuals who work for an employer that didn't withhold Social Security taxes from their salary and now receive a retirement or disability pension. Remember that when it comes to these bills, yes, these bills are really important, especially the Social Security Fairness Act, but there are other bills on the table that nobody is ready to vote on. The first one is 2100 Social Security Act from John Larson, where he's calling for across the board increases. Of course, just 5%, which is simply not enough, but just imagine the 5%. If Trump comes to the power and he will eliminate all the taxes on Social Security, and getting the 5% increase in general in all benefits is going to make the lives of millions of Americans who receive Social Security benefits a better life. Right now, they are struggling. They need some sort of support, and we are not talking about financial support because Social Security benefits is an earned benefit. It's not a financial aid or relief from the state or federal government. Well, let me know in the comments below what do you think about this whole situation. Now it's time to show you that very important video clip that I shown in the beginning of the video, and watch this and see that how these lawmakers are fighting for this HR 82 bill, which is of course for 2.8 million workers. But first, let's watch this very important video from the House floor from Tim Kennedy, where he said some very important things in the support of this bill. Let's watch it together, then I'll come back and break it down for you.
For 1 minute.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today in support of HR 82, the Social Security Fairness Act. People in Western New York and across the country rely on Social Security to meet their basic needs and live well. This bipartisan legislation fixes loopholes that unjustifiably cut benefits for millions of Social Security recipients. This Social Security Fairness Act repeals the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset. Existing provisions of the Social Security Act that slash Social Security for millions of public workers. Dedicated public servants, teachers, firefighters, postal workers, police officers, and their spouses or widows are unfairly seeing Social Security cuts because of these loopholes. This is a slap in the face of the people who have given so much to our communities. All Americans deserve the benefits they worked so hard to earn, and this bill delivers on this promise, but especially those who have dedicated their lives to public service.
Yes, you heard it right. Remember that he was so aggressive when it comes to this bill, and now we cannot see anyone except John Larson or Bernie Sanders talking about other rest of the 68 million people who never worked in the public sector but work in the private sector and contributed to the Social Security benefits. We hope that someone stands up and say enough is enough. It's time to do something for all 70 million Social Security recipients. If you have any questions at all, then please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer each and every question of yours. I will see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.